Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Today our group will explain about two-phase and three-phase separator, which are important equipment in upstream oil and gas production. But first, I want to introduction into myself. My name is Nazul Amirul Madihi and I'm from class DOL 4. Okay, I resume my topic. A separator is a pressure vessel used to separate the fluid product from a well into a different paths before they are sent for further processing. Okay, two-phase separator. This is a real picture of two-phase separator used in an oil production platform or PP. As the name suggests, it separates the well fluid in two phases, which are gas, liquid, oil mixed with water. The gas exits through the top outlet, while the liquid leaves through the bottom outlet. The oil and water are not separate inside the vessel. Okay, then three-phase separator. The diagram shows a three-phase separator. Unlike the two-phase separator, this equipment separates the well fluid into three different phases: natural gas, crude oil, products, water. Since oil is lighter than water, the oil floats on top, while the water settles at the bottom due to gravity. Gas rises to the top because it has the lowest density. This provides clean separation and reduces the load on downstream processing equipment. Okay, for startup operation. Now, I will explain the startup operation of a separator. Before introducing the well fluid, several checks are carried out to ensure the separator is safe to operate. The operator will check that all valves are in the correct position. Ensure the pressure relief valve is operational. Then, verify that level, pressure, and temperature instruments are functioning. Drain any remaining liquid if necessary. Once everything is ready, the inlet valve is opened slowly. The production fluid enters the separator gradually to avoid pressure shock. As the vessel fills, pressure and liquid level begin to stabilize, the automatic control system starts operating to maintain the required pressure and liquid level. When all operating conditions become stable, the separator enters normal operation. Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sharif Alidrus bin Harun. I'm from Diploma in Petroleum Engineering Technologies, Plant Operation. I'm a Semester 4 student here at TVET Mara bin Tulu, or we call it TVM. Today, I would like to explain or present my part in today's presentation, which is the startup operation of separator. Just now, my friend Nazrul have gone briefly over the topic, but my task here is to go a little bit deeper than what he presented. So, to begin with, a separator is a pressure vessel used to separate the well fluid into gas, oil, and water. It works by using gravity, changes in velocity, and internal devices to separate the different phases before sending them for further processing. Before starting a separator, operators must ensure that the equipment is safe and ready to operate. So step 1 is the pre-startup checks. The first step is performing a pre-startup inspection. Operators must check the separator vessel for leaks or damages. Pressure gauges and level indicators are working correctly. Safety devices such as the pressure safety valve or PSV are installed and operational. All drain and vent valves are closed unless needed. Outlet lines for oil, gas, and water are available. Utilities like instrument, air, and electrical power are functioning. These checks ensures that the separator can operate safely. For step 2 is operators must line up the separators. The operator prepares the piping. The inlet valve remains closed initially. Then the oil, gas, and water outlet valves are opened according to the operating procedure so that the fluids have a path to leave the separator. Control valves are placed in automatic mode if required. If the separator is empty, pressure may be introduced slowly using gas to avoid pressure changes. For step 3 is the introduction of well fluid. The inlet valve is opened slowly. Well fluid begins entering the separator. Inside the vessel, the gas rises to the top because it is the lightest, oil stays in the middle, and water settles at the bottom because it is the heaviest. Internal components such as the inlet diverter, baffles, and mist extractors improve the separation process. Operators continuously monitor pressure, temperature, liquid level, and gas flow. The inlet valve may be adjusted to keep the values within normal operating limits. Step 4 is stabilization of normal operation. Once stable conditions are achieved, pressure controllers regulate gas pressure. Oil flows to storage or further processing. Level controllers maintain oil and water levels. Gas flows to compression or export. Water is sent for treatment or disposal. The separator is now in normal operation and operators continue monitoring it for any abnormal conditions. So, the conclusion is, in summary, operators startup consists of number 1, performing safety and equipment checks. Number 2, preparing the valves and process lines. And number 3, slowly introducing well fluids. And finally, monitoring pressure, temperature, and liquid levels until stable operation is achieved. Following the correct startup procedure ensures safe operation, protects equipment, and achieves efficient oil, gas, and water separation. That is all from me. Thank you for watching.
Good afternoon to Sir Safwan and everyone. My name is Stephen Daniel bin Kasudinata and I am from Diploma in Technology of Petroleum Plant Operation student. So today I will explain which is part 3. The title is Normal Operation of a Separator. So during the normal operation, the separator continuously receives the well fluid from the production well. Inside the separator, gravity separates the fluids based on their different densities. For a two-phase separator, which is we have gas rises to the top and exits through the gas outlet. And number 2 is the liquid, which is a mixture of oil and water, collects at the bottom and leaves through the liquid outlet. For a three-phase separator, the three-phase separator, which is number one, is gas exits from the top and oil flows out through the middle outlet, and the water settles at the bottom and leaves through the water outlet. So the separator is also equipped with automatic control systems. These systems continuously monitor pressure, liquid level, and temperature. So if the pressure becomes too high, the pressure control valve automatically opens to maintain a safe operating pressure. If the liquid level becomes too high or too low, the level controller adjusts the outlet valve to keep the liquid level stable. This ensures the separator operates continuously, efficiently, and safely throughout the production process. So thank you. I will now hand over this presentation to the next presenter. That's all from me.
Greetings and Assalamualaikum everyone. Firstly, I will introduce myself first. My name is Nur Aisha binti Shahrizan and I am a second year student of Diploma in Petroleum Engineering Technology, Plant Operation in Tivet Mara Bintulu. Finally, I will explain the shutdown operation for separation. A separator may be shut down for maintenance, inspection, or emergency situations. The shutdown procedure begins by slowly closing the inlet valve. This stops new production fluid from entering the separator. The remaining gas inside the vessel is safely released through the flare or vent system. Next, the remaining liquid is drained from the separator. After the pressure has reduced to zero, the separator is isolated by closing all inlet and outlet valves. If maintenance work is required, the vessel is depressurized completely and checked to ensure it is safe for workers enter or perform repairs. Following the correct shutdown procedure helps protect personnel, equipment, and the environment. In conclusion, both two-phase and three-phase separators play an important role in oil and gas production. Their main function is to separate the produced fluids efficiently so that gas, oil, and water can be processed safely and effectively. Thank you for your attention.